you look at where HP networking has been and where it's going, we have been in the industry and this business for about 25 years. Today we've grown to number 2 in the market worldwide and as well as in India. And so we've grown very, very fast. If you compare that to where this business was in 1998, we were number 11 in 1998. Now we've moved up to number 2. So we've seen an exponential growth in our business over the past few years. The primary reason and the fundamental reason why we acquired 3Com, before 3Com we went under the brand of ProCurve, HP ProCurve. After the acquisition of 3Com, we merged the two product lines, and now we are going to the market under the brand of HP Networking. The primary reason why we went ahead and looked at acquiring 3Com is probably 2 reasons. The first is to really expand our portfolio, and expand our portfolio especially in the data center space and the core networking space and the routing space. So we used our acquisition to really enhance the portfolio we have so that we can address multiple markets, not just the previous markets we used to address when we were just HP ProCurve. So that's one. The second reason is 3Com clearly has a lot of innovation, a lot of legacy, and they have a very strong reach, not just from a customer base perspective, but also from a channel partner perspective. So they have had a very strong base of channel partners whom they worked with, and with the acquisition we got a portfolio boost, and we also increased our geographic reach with the partners they've had across the world. So those are 2 primary reasons for the acquisition. Now, what has happened since, coming back to your question? We've done 3 things. We've integrated the portfolio and rationalized the portfolio. So any overlapping products, we've rationalized that, and now we have a streamlined portfolio from core to the edge, from data center to the branch. So we have an end-to-end streamlined portfolio in the wire space, in the switching space, I guess, in the routing space, in the wireless space. So we have and then on top of that, we've added management to it. So that our portfolio has now been streamlined to switching, routing, wireless, management, and security. So those are now 5 different distinct businesses we're in, which obviously collaborate with each other from a network topology perspective. So our product portfolio boost has been significant and very, very successful now that we've rationalized the product portfolio. The second thing we've done, as part of the 3Com acquisition, we also acquired a security company called Tipping Point. So we now have a significant boost in our security portfolio, especially in the intrusion prevention and intrusion detection space. So that has helped grow our security business. How has the acquisition gone? It is by far one of the most successful acquisitions HP has done. We are on track to meet our goals, which we set out as part of the acquisition, from a people perspective, from a product rationalization perspective, from a geographic presence perspective, and obviously from a revenue perspective. So we've done very well with the acquisition. Now that we have streamlined under the HP Networking brand, you'll see that our products are now very, I guess, open to different vertical markets. The education market, the telco provider market, or service provider market, the manufacturing market, the hospitality market, the FSI market, etc., retail market. Now we play in a lot more areas than what we used to do before the acquisition. So how has this acquisition helped us? 3 ways. 1, product portfolio boost. 2nd, channel partner growth, not just breadth of partners, but depth with partners as well. 3rd, our geographic presence has grown significantly across Asia Pacific and Japan, in China, anything from China, Japan to Australia, our geographic presence has grown significantly. And then finally, from a talent acquisition, so we got a lot of good networking talent, people from the acquisition, and we've been able to retain them and grow that skill set base significantly as well. Specifically for channel partners, there were two programs. There was a 3Com program of certification, and there's the HP program of certification. What we've done is we've grandfathered all of the 3Com channel partners into the HP certification program. Now the HP partner framework is called Partner 1, and we have 3 tiers in Asia Pacific and Japan: a platinum tier, a gold tier, and a silver tier. Depending on the quota and the certification levels achieved, they are qualified for the 3 different tiers, and there's a qualification criteria for each one of the tiers. So what we did is we took all the 3Com partners and we adopted the good things they had within their partner framework and moved it into the HP Partner 1 framework. So we've now grandfathered everybody. And I'll give you some examples. If they have a certification level at the highest level, we have been able to do a test out for those certified engineers and move them to the HP MASC certification, which is our highest certification. So while what we've essentially done is taken all the 3Com certified partners and grandfathered them into the HP partner framework. That's one thing we did. The second thing we did is we've enhanced the HP networking specific specialization within their partner framework. So within the partner framework, as I mentioned, we had platinum, gold, and silver. What we've done is we have on top of that classification, we have an HP networking specialization program. And that allows engineers or channel partners to be additionally certified on HP networking specifically. So we have 3 tiers there. We have an advanced networking specialization tier, we have a professional networking specialization tier, and we have a registered networking specialization tier. So not only can a partner become a platinum, gold, and silver HP partner, they can on top of that become an HPN specialized partner for, depending on the certification level they get, advanced, professional, or registered. So we have now enhanced the framework to include and adopt a specific specialization for HP networking. And for that, there's certification criteria, there's tests we need to go through, and additionally, from a channel partner benefit perspective, they get additional rebate depending on the additional specialization they do with HP networking. Answer both questions. So yes, we have a global framework. The Partner 1 framework I talked about is a global framework. What we have done, and so you go anywhere, you go to Europe or you go to North America, you'll see the same Partner 1 framework. What we have done for Asia Pacific and Japan is we have customized it to this region based on the regional needs and based on the scale of different businesses we have, based on the geography we have. So when I talked about the platinum, gold, and silver, that is an Asia Pacific and Japan construct within the Partner 1 framework. When I talk about the HPN specialization, these tiers are global tiers. So we have the advanced, professional, and registered. That's globally, we follow that. What we do in country is and what we customize, like in India, we customize the programs we run, we customize the rebate structure depending on the competitiveness of the rebates of our competition, and we customize the certification level requirements based on the partner, right? The partner ability or willingness and an ability for them to do partner certification. So yes, so the answer is yes and yes. So we have a global framework. We adopt that in each of the regions. We customize it in country from a program, from a rebate, and from a overall skill development perspective and partner. Whether it's India or Japan or Korea, whichever country we look at, we always try to adopt the best practices which exist in some of those countries to somewhere outside. In India, without specifying specific programs, we have some programs which we've developed specifically in India, which we are now taking out to the market. So as an example, I can give you, for some of the channel partners in India, what the team has done is they've gone and said for any new business opportunity, right, or a new customer acquisition, they have some incentives in place for our channel partners to grow, new customers, not the install-based customers. So what we've done is we've taken some of those programs which they have done as an example and moved it to the other countries, because it's a good concept that we want to grow our business, but we actually also want to grow new customers, and partners also want to acquire new customers. So it's a win-win situation for the vendor like us and the partners to go say, hey, if we're going to drive new business opportunities, then let's win them together, and there's a benefit, an incentive which exists on both sides to drive that. So that's a program we developed in India, and now we're taking it out in the market. I think the team is calling it spot check, which is you spot an opportunity and you drive that new opportunity outside. So that's just one example of a program which we are doing in India and we are driving outside.
Okay.
You're asking about do we have a university or college or facilitated program where people are getting trained once they come out of college or university and take that training and take it out in the market? So the answer is yes. So what we're, and to some extent, as you said, a lot of our competitors have that today. What we're doing is we're driving what is called an HP Networking Academy program across the world. And we've started doing it in North America. We're moving that into Europe and into Asia Pacific. So it is very similar to a university accreditation program where you get accredited for taking an HP networking course, and you learn the HP networking, you learn basic networking, but it's all with the HP networking products in mind. So yes, so we've started rolling that out. We've done a couple of pilots in India as well. So you'll see us drive those quickly out in the market from an adoption perspective.